My name is Julia. I'm customer success agent at Uexpressia. And I'm glad to announce that we are launching a series of events covering new functionality, new features that have been our latest release. We believe that this is a great way to introduce new functionality that we've been working on for quite a while and spread the word on benefits it can deliver to our lovely mappers. And today we are going to focus on the team library, our recent edition. Yep. Let me share my screen right now so I could actually show you how this functionality looks like. So I'm on the workspace dashboard right now. And here I'd like to say that Team Library works on the workspace level, which means that everyone who is included into the workspace, all the team members will be able to access the Team Library. To get there from the workspace dashboard, you need to go to the user menu, workspaces, Team Library. And here, as you can see, we have 4 options available already at the moment. We have stages library, touchpoints library, images, and documents. These are the current functionality that is available, but you also can check what do we have in plans for future in terms of team library components. And these are emotions, channels. Just scroll down the end of the page till the end of the page so you could see our future plans in this regard. But today we are going to focus on the existing functionality, obviously. So let's start from the very first library we see here, and this is Stages library. If your company has an established list of stages names for reusing, you can actually upload those stage names at Uexpressia. You can configure them at Uexpressia once and for all and reuse them across different journeys. So no more alterations like aware or awareness. From now on, all the team members will know which term is the right one to pick. It's really easy to add those stage names at Uexpressia. You can either do this by clicking add stage, very simple, just name your stage and add description if needed. And another option, if you have your stages stored in certain file, in a CSV file, in Excel or in Airtable, anywhere, you can import them in bulk just by drag and dropping the file right here in a CSV format. It will just be a time saver for you. So as soon as you added all stage names here in the stages library, you can go to the map and use them while building the actual document. So let me show you on the map level how this will look. So we are going to our demo map for today. And here, all you have to do is just to click on the stage name, on the stage title. The list will with autocomplete suggestions will appear, the ones that you've entered earlier on the workspace level, and you'll be prompted to select the needed name for this specific stage. Same works with substages as well. So this will help you to speed up the work instead of manually recreating the same thing over and over again. And of course, as I've mentioned earlier, it will allow you to stick to consistency across across namings of your stages. So this is how it works with stage names. Let's move to the next part, the next library that we have here at Uexpressia, and this is the Touchpoints library. So speaking of the Touchpoints library, in general, when we speak of the touch points, we understand that this is a really important part of journey mapping in general. So if you have a standardized list of touch points within your organization, you can reproduce them at Uexpressia really easily. So again, there are two ways how you can do this. You can either add those touch points from the platform manually, just by filling in this touch point card. And another option is to upload those touch points in bulk. So yeah, it's really easy to do as well. you just need to convert the file where you store all the touch points at a CSV format and import them right here. So let's observe, let's take a look on the touch point card. How does it look like? So the touch point card includes the fields that you need to fill in. They allow you to name your touch point, to prioritize it, to select the type of the touch point. Also, you can add some description here, some text description. You can assign owners to the specific touch points from the people that are included in your workspace. And of course, it's possible to add the channels to those touch points, the relevant channels here. If you have some documents that you feel are related to this touch point and you want to store all this info in one place, you can also upload some documents right in the touch point card. Here, I would like to stop on this visual tag field. Now, this is quite useful because it allows you to filter your touch points on the map after you start using them on the map level. So here you can actually set up the, you can use our default tagging that exists right here. It's a wow factor, pain point, and moment of truth tags. Again, this field is customizable, so you can just remove these options and create your own if you have your own wording for naming for these tags for your journeys, for your touch points, sorry. And then you'll be able to filter your touch points on the map. I will show you how this works in a minute. But here I also would like to say that if you're adding the touch points one by one from the platform, you always have the ability to export the list with those touch points as a separate deliverable. You can, there is two formats that you can export them in a PDF file or in a CSV file. And I will show you, I have this file ready right here. So it will look like this. You'll have all the touch points from your library in this visual format. So this might be a really helpful addition to your journey mapping presentation if you are doing such kind of, if you're making such presentations. So now let's go to the map level and check how to add the touch points that you've added to the workspace level to the map, to the specific map. And we are going back to our demo map for today. Here in the map, all you have to do is to select a dedicated section. We have the specific section called touch point section. I have this added, this one added already. So all you have to do is just to select this touch point section from the section menu. And that's it. Then you just start typing in the cell, and this list with autocomplete suggestions will appear, prompting you to select the needed touch point for the specific section. You can select several touch points. It's totally possible. So here, it's possible also to zoom in the touch point card right from the platform to check the info that you filled in earlier. You can also access the documents from this from here that were attached to the touch point. So you have access to all the details that you've included. And as I've mentioned earlier, it's possible to filter your touch points right here on the map level. So to filter those, you need to open this left side panel. Here we have Personas tab and Touch Points tab, where you can actually, in the Touch Points tab, you can hide the groups of touch points that are irrelevant at the moment. For example, we want to focus just on the pain point touch point. And what we do, we just hide other touch point groups, and we see right here the stage, the touch point that appears on the specific stage, the pain point touch point. So this will help you again to focus your attention just on a certain group of touch points, just on a certain touch point to filter your map content based on the touch points. So this is how the touch points work at UXpressia. And now we can move to the next piece of the next part of the team library, and this is images. So we're going back right here, images. So it's not a secret that images are super useful while you're building your journey. It helps you to get your point to the audience. It helps you to make the documents easier to digest. So great news, adding images to journey maps has never been easier. So earlier, you'll have to go to the specific map to upload the images on the specific document, and there was no abilities to reuse the same images in different documents. So from now on, you can store all the images right here. So upload them once into the team library, and then you will be able to manage them all together in one place. When you upload the image, you can also, once you upload all the images, you can also apply some formatting to it. You can crop the image, you can resize it, flip it, and so on. And once you amended the images up to your preference, you can actually go to the map and start adding those images into the map. So I'm going to our map again. Here, there are several options. We have a specific section for adding images called image section, very simple. So you can find it in the section menu, media and files right here, but that's not the only option. You can actually add images in any text-based section just by highlighting the text, in the cell and selecting the options that you need. So let me just show you which are these options on adding images. Once you click add image, you are prompted to this window. First option is the same that we had for quite a long time. So you can upload the image from your computer directly. And another option allows you to link this image to some other source. And the last part here is the team library. So you'll see all the images that you've uploaded earlier on the workspace level. So we will add the image from here. We need this one. And again, you can preview this image. You can apply formatting on the map level already. So again, the same cropping, flipping, and resizing your image, adjusting it to your own preference. It's also possible to add some description under the image, to link it to some other source. So feel free to explore this as well. But that's not it. Sometimes you might want you might struggle with adding images because you don't have a spare designer next to you, or you don't want to spend lots of time on finding all those images, somewhere on the internet. So we got you covered here as well. We'll remove this image. And here, besides the team library, the ones that you've uploaded in your workspace, we also have this internal storyboards library. This is an image library, our internal image library. We have a lot of images added here. So they are grouped by different industries. Really a lot of them. So you can just find those images. It's possible to search by keywords here, for example, mobile, you'll see the relevant images. Also, you can switch from colored version to black and white version, that if you feel that that will be more suitable for your situation. So yeah, that's also possible. Feel free to use our cool features. And we are also constantly adding those new images into the team library. If you have some suggestions in this term, feel free to share. So this is how the images work. Also, I would like to note here, sometimes you might add the image, for example, the screenshot of your product, and your product has evolved with time, and you feel that there is a need to replace this image everywhere in all the documents and all the maps where you included this image. It's really easy to do right now. All you have to do is to replace this image on the workspace level in the image library right here. And in this case, everywhere in the all. This image will be automatically replaced in all the maps where the old screenshot, the old image was used. So again, this is a great time saver for you. This is pretty much it regarding the images, and we can move to the last part of our team library observation. So this is the documents. Here, again, the principle is pretty much the same. Documents library allows you to store all the documents that are relevant for your journey mapping all in one place in this right here in this library, and then to reuse those files in different projects. So here, what I'd like to show you is how to actually use, how to attach documents on the map level. So again, we're heading back to our map. Where is it? It's here. For adding documents, we also have a specific section, so it's really easy. I've added this document section already. It's easy to find this section in the section menu, media and files, document section. So it's possible to, again, here, there's a couple of options. It's possible to upload your document from your computer, as it always existed. This option always existed at your Expression. Then goes the linking ability, so you can link some document from some other source, for example, from Dropbox or from like anywhere where you store the documents. And another last option is this team library. So you can just upload everything in team library and reuse these documents. In this case, your team members will easily find the files that you've attached. There is no need, to go to every single map and to check if where is this specific document, where this needed document. Really very easy. Just go to the team library documents and attach it from there. We've also added this ability to add more than one file per stage. Now we do not have these limitations, so you can attach as many documents per stage as you need. So this is pretty much it. I really hope that this was useful, this quick overview of the features that we've released recently.